VA disability. Off the rip, I want you guys all doing a benefits delivery at discharge claim, a BDD claim, if you're active duty military 180 to 90 days prior to getting out of the military. You can initiate this on va.gov. If you scroll all the way down and click on how to file a claim, then you will see where you can initiate a claim. It's going to ask you your date of separation. Once you put in that date of separation, if you're in that 180 to 90 day window, it will say you're eligible to do a benefits delivery at discharge claim. Why this is so important is it bumps you to like the top of the list, okay? They got to get your claim done within a certain time period, usually around 90 days of you separating from your date of separation. Benefits delivery at discharge. I did that and I got my VA disability 30 days after separating from the active duty military. On top of that, when it comes to VA disability, you guys need to ensure that you guys are going to medical while you serve so you can get a service connection, so you can get a diagnosis. Okay, when you go to do a BDD claim, they are going to base a lot of that on if you have a diagnosis or not, which means service connection. That is your service connection. That is your nexus. And to get that, you need to keep going to the doctor. And sooner or later, they'll be like, okay, this guy is having constant problems. This is really a thing. We're going to issue him a diagnosis. Great example, like tinnitus. If you even want that at all, you have to have a diagnosis, okay? Or lower back pain or whatever it may be, you have to have a diagnosis. A great example of one that got denied during my claim was radiculopathy. Now, it's kind of weird because I did end up getting surgery due to my arm going completely numb, and I have herniated discs in my lower back and making my legs go numb. But I didn't have a diagnosis, so the claim got denied on that part due to not having a diagnosis, okay? That is something that I finally did get a diagnosis for and will be refiling my claim after I get my neck fusion. It's important to know that you need to be able to tell your CMP examiners very clearly how it is affecting your life, because how much it is affecting your life will base how much you're going to get in compensation. When it hurts, you stop. Okay, do not let a CMP examiner push you over your limits. If you can't bend over a certain amount and you're in a bunch of pain, that is when you stop. Okay, make sure that you do that. Otherwise, you will screw yourself out of what you deserve. Okay, and are there some people that work the system? Yes. Am I promoting that? No, not at all. All I am saying is do whatever you are capable of doing, and whatever percentage you get based off of that is what you get, okay? Where can you go to understand what are they rating me off of? How does this all work? 38 CFR. So if you have back pain, type in back pain, 38 CFR, and it's gonna pull up a musculoskeletal rating system that the VA goes into, and it's like, okay, if you have more than a 30-degree bend, you get this. If you have less than that, you get this. If you have this, if you have that. And it has conditions for everything. They literally base it off of the 38 CFR. So make sure that you guys are going into the 38 CFR and just looking up, whatever diagnosis you have and figuring out how they are rating you, XYZ. Now, a lot of people ask me, are you 100%? You got to get all these different surgeries. You get your first neck surgery, you got neck fusion, you got shoulder surgery. I can get knee surgery, but I don't know if I want to. And then you're one step away from back fusion. No, I'm not, okay? And, at the end of the day, I'm getting all my surgeries covered. I got enough for the large things that happened in the military to where all my surgeries will be covered by the VA. But no, I'm not 100%. And you know what? That is okay because it's whatever. That's what happened. I will keep fighting because there were some things that I did not agree with at all. But I think that's another big thing, even when it just comes to medical and VA disability overall, is never giving up. Okay? If you really are truly having problems, you have to keep pushing forward. You have to keep refiling or whatever you need to do. Okay, I think why they deny some claims from the beginning is seeing, is this person really injured? Is this person, if you're truly injured, you're going to keep fighting for what you know that you deserve. And I think I've heard that from multiple people, just keep fighting, because they'll see like your records and everything, and you probably will get approved on the second time around. But I am working with a VSO here as a veteran now, and he told me to wait until I get my neck fusion done, which is happening in March, and then we'll refile for a few things. But overall, if you guys have any questions when it comes to VA disability, let me know. I've been through the whole process. I did my BDD claim over in Japan. I got all my stuff done in Japan, okay, overseas. So I know how all this stuff works. Please let me know if you have any questions.